Ladies and gentlemen, episode 10, podcast Bullies. I go by Cross. Welcome. Can I hear a little sunshine? Can I hear a little something?
We back in this bitch.
There you go. I'm Cross.
Podcast Bullies.
That is
episode 10.
Grizz.
Cheers. Yes,
Welcome
sir.
back, people. It's
Yes,
going
sir.
down.
Episode 10.
And we shouldn't even start off with the big news yet, so we do that later.
Yeah.
But right now, Grizz, what's going on, man?
Nothing, man. I just want to say, give a shout out to my boy Kevin Stevens, man. He
in
lost
peace,
his life,
man.
to something very senseless, man. And I just want to say, everybody put the guns down, man.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, Kev.
Live through me, brother.
For real. On another note, man, just
90s party.
Yep.
It was my birthday. Y'all all seen it.
Shout out to Cross.
Shout out Cross,
Old man in the house.
Right?
AKA Mr. Get Off My Lawn.
Yeah. So I told everybody, saying I had my birthday. We actually, you guys saw me on my birthday.
Yeah.
So the following weekend, we was like, yo, let's do a 90s party.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, everybody came through. And niggas was, they were having a good old time and shit. And your man was lit. You know what I'm saying? Your man Grizz.
You do me like this, man.
Your man Grizz
Tapped out.
Hey, he's tapping out. He can't do it no more, son. That nigga was
What you got?
done.
Bottle of water there, Papa?
He got the water going on.
Listen,
and all that.
I was drinking Hennessy all day.
Out of there.
That's what
And
he
somebody decides to get Patron shots.
Listen,
Yo,
man.
first off, we all grown men here.
For real. Fact.
But your man? Your man said, yo, let me get 23 or 24 shots of Patron.
That's how we do
like,
it.
nigga, first off, we too dark to be drinking Patron.
Exactly.
We're men.
But what else you take shots of? Like
Nigga, we
The
don't take
shit
shots
that
of
we was
anything.
drinking. The shit that we was drinking before.
Nigga,
Listen, man.
I'm good with some, like, Ciroc shots.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ciroc and all that. But,
Yeah.
nigga, Patron? Like this is college and shit? Like, we
Listen,
white girls?
listen,
and
man,
Tiffany and Ambry and shit?
we was like 25, 30 deep.
It
So
was
I was
great.
like, man,
It was great.
y'all were drinking brown. We didn't know if
I
everybody
was
was
drinking white.
brown.
I was drinking white.
Regardless of the fact, you get tequila. It's what you do
Not
to
gonna be
take
able
a
to
shot.
do it.
You take
Nah.
Patron
Yeah.
shots.
That motherfucker got in my stomach and went to tap dancing.
Nigga, that shit was the worst.
And that's why I told him, like everybody was like, yo, what happened? You got Grizz drunk. And I'm like, got Grizz drunk? How the fuck I get Grizz drunk?
Peer pressure.
He's like, yo, you gave him tequila.
Yeah.
I'm like, gave him tequila.
Nigga.
I said, I remember a couple shots with Grizz. Like, I took 3 shots, so I may be responsible for the first shot. But after
You
the
was
second, third
responsible for all
shot,
of
like you on your own, my
You
man.
was responsible for all of them because you bought the Patron.
Regardless of the fact, shout out to the Abbey, shout out to Jay Johnson throwing the dope party.
Yes, sir.
It was a
We was
great-
25 deep.
Yes, sir. Had a
And
great
next
time.
time, first off, next time, nigga, Jay Johnson, I see a motherfucking shout out in the fucking mic in the club, nigga. Shout me out, man.
Give us that
We
damn
was there
shout
heavy,
out.
nigga. And we'll probably be there again July 16th, nigga.
Yeah, we was deep, man. Shout out to the family, everybody who
Yeah.
came through for the 90s party.
Yes, sir.
Great time.
We had a good time, man.
We did have a
had
good time. 90s shit. And I've been saying this shit since episode 1. 90s is the greatest
Yeah.
time ever.
Yeah.
And it's different. It's different from the 90s till now.
Yeah.
Because back then, 90s, if there was, let's say, beef or whatever, or you had a problem with somebody, you talk to them. You meet up with them.
We're going to handle that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, talk to them, Iz.
Oh my God.
What happens now?
We get on my live, man.
Treyway
Meet
shit,
me on
like,
my live.
Like, yo, I got a problem with you. Get on my live. Like that's
Nigga.
crazy, man. Yo, you know what's crazy? We never really touched on this tekashi 6ix9ine kid.
Yeah.
You know what I
He's
mean?
part of Fake Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, product of Brooklyn. I mean, I
Brooklyn.
fucks with the kid, but let me get your thoughts on him, Grizz, as a whole, as a total.
All right, as a whole.
Do you listen to his music?
No, I heard a couple of his songs, not even a couple, maybe one when he was like 6ix9ine this, 6ix9ine that, but he yelled too much for me, so I don't listen to it. Only thing I look at is when he go on his live and he go to talking shit.
Yeah, you fucks with that.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I heard as everybody knows, well documented. I don't listen to no new niggas, but since y'all niggas like young niggas, you old and shit, nigga. I sat back one day,
Yeah.
and I listened to about 6 songs. Mm-hmm. They all sound the same.
They all sound the same.
All the same.
All
And
them shit sound the same.
It's a wannabe whack ass
It's like an Onyx.
Onyx/MOP, like a downgraded, horrible version of it.
Yeah, the beats are low budget.
The beats are low budget.
Very low
His rhymes
budget.
are trash.
Yeah.
But
Slap
the thing
the
with
good
him is like this new day and age, the niggas does numbers. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the antics that make people love him.
Yeah,
because it's not it ain't the bars. And I think I've seen him perform on YouTube, whatever it was. He doesn't even spit. He lets the vocals.
Or he let the crowd sing it for him.
You know what I'm saying?
He just grab a water bottle and just start.
He does his own ad-libs, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's real with new hip hop acts now. They don't spit.
No.
They just let the vocals go.
Nah, you know what's crazy is like, you know, I wish we had to talk your shit cam going because I want to talk my shit on this kid. I fucks with this kid.
Of course you
I don't
would.
care no matter what. Brooklyn, what up, though?
Do the
I
Treyway
fucks
shit.
with this kid. Treyway shit, blood. Treyway shit,
You
blood.
the only one,
Listen,
nigga.
you know why I fucks with this kid?
Because he's whack.
Regardless, like
He likes whack music,
Like,
bro.
yo, he has antics. I don't really like his music.
I was about to say,
really.
do you like his music or not?
No, I don't really care for the music.
You just like him.
I like his antics, man.
He's funny.
I like his antics. He's a funny kid. Like, I want him to win. There's something about him that just, I want to see him win. Like, everybody hates him. Everybody's after him. He's almost got that bad guy shit.
So with
Hold on.
Wait.
He's almost like 50. He got that 50 Cent.
But with
kinda
Tekashi, your what's the word I'm looking for? Your preference is the opposite, because normally
it's not really the music.
You love the music, or you only deal with the music, fuck the personal. But with Tekashi, you like the personal, but not the music.
Yeah, that's what I said last episode,
Which is kinda
episode
weird.
9. I said, listen, I can like somebody musically, and then I can just like somebody for their antics. You know what I'm saying? It's like both sides of the spectrum. Because like Tekashi 6ix9ine, like, you know what's crazy is a lot of people gave 50 slack. Like 50 wasn't really super lyrical. There was like Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, like all these people, and 50 Cent was kind of on the watered down side. But everybody loved 50 because of the music he made, the kind of vibe. But he was never really lyrical.
Watered down
at that time.
As far as what time?
No, 50?
At what time?
No, I mean lyrically, not music wise. He makes dope music.
He makes great music,
right?
yeah.
So if kids like this kid Tekashi's music, it's cool, whatever. I don't really care.
Right.
But at 50 Cent, I think a lot of people.
You feel me now, right?
No. 50 Cent, a lot of people enjoyed his antics.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the bully shit.
I like the bully.
And we maybe because
How to
we're a
rock
podcast
joint and
bully.
all that.
I like to bully people.
I
But
like the bully shit.
I thought Tekashi was like, you know how the Instagram comedians come up?
Yeah.
Because I never heard his music until I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I seen him perform and I'm like, damn, he actually make music. I thought he was actually one of these Instagram comedians because he was always trolling and shit.
Dude,
he's always saying some crazy shit.
If it wasn't for y'all, I would have never listened to him.
But everything that he does is a troll. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole on his podcast, not his podcast, the Angie Martinez interview. You know,
good interview, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great interview. You know, he mentioned something. He's like, yo, everything is not about like the art or the music. It's about the antics. It's about the social media. It's about everything you do to kind of be crazy, to look crazy.
Yeah. You gotta stop making stupid people crazy. I mean, famous.
Right, but that's the new wave of today. Like even the Kanye West shit. I even think that Kanye is like kind of just like I really don't even think he feels the way the shit he said.
I think he does.
I don't think so. I think he's just like, he's got to promote an album. He's going to do the wildest shit. Mm-hmm. You know what's wild too? I even think Donald Trump gets off on that shit too. Donald Trump will take to Twitter and say certain shit, certain wild, crazy shit just to get a rise out of people.
Right.
Just to kind of keep people talking about him type thing.
Right.
So that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why like the Tekashi thing, the Kanye, the Donald Trump, they kind of all go hand in hand. All it is antics. It's just a bunch of antics.
Trump is a different story.
But I think Trump lost his fucking top. I think he's really
he shouldn't be doing that because he's the president of the United States.
Yes.
Which is wild in the first place.
Yeah, that's kind of bugged out. But that's what happens when you put a celebrity in office.
Right. And
you get celebrity antics.
Yeah.
And that's at the end of the day, that's all they are, fucking celebrities.
Which is fucking crazy. I mean, it's what it is though. But like and with Tekashi, he's 20 something years old.
23, and he's hollering about, oh, I'm a 23-year-old kid with like, bro,
grown
you grown,
niggas,
bro. You're grown, though, bro.
I mean, 23,
he's grown, bro. 21, you're grown, bro.
All right, but he has like 35 40-year-olds trying to go after him
because he's trolling, bro.
kinda
And
crazy.
then you're repping the blood.
Trolling is one thing, but like to have grown ass men going after you.
But this is what I'm saying. Though he's repping.
And on the blood niggas too.
Exactly. That's what the 30 and 40-year-old niggas coming after him because they feel like he's making a mockery of that shit. Like it's a joke to him.
When was the last who is like a gang member who's a rap star that's like really into it?
The game, but that motherfucker was on Change Your Heart. Like I can't even take his.
I mean,
there's Wayne. Right, there's
like them niggas is affiliate. Let me break something.
The only
down
reason they're affiliate because
Capo.
they got to pay that money. They're getting extorted. A lot of those niggas getting extorted for that shit.
Let me break something down real quick. There's a lot of niggas that when
Killing
they
me,
on
Smalls.
when they on that blood shit or they do that gang shit, like them niggas never really put in no work.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
It's for
You know what I'm saying?
protection.
Like them niggas, like okay, let's go back a couple years. Like there was probably 3 or 4 years ago, the nigga Tekashi was like didn't even have a tattoo on his face. He was like in a school hallway with like a girl in a picture.
His Carlton on.
Yeah, looking crazy. Like these niggas never put in work. But what happens is when you get involved in this culture and you get around the right group of guys and them niggas get busy. And I'm not saying Tekashi's pussy. I mean, I know a lot of his people probably really get busy.
Did you see him fighting in the airport?
Yeah, but that nigga didn't do nothing. That shit looked staged.
That nigga jumped in mad late.
That shit looked staged like a motherfucker.
When he went to the ground, it could have been done for him.
Yeah,
But those niggas,
that shit looked mad staged. Yeah. But regardless of the fact, them niggas really like they don't really get busy. They just get with niggas that get busy, then all of a sudden they just rep it real hard.
Right. That's just like fucking what's that nigga's name? The Superman kid. The Superman. Hey.
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Nigga said when nigga came through the house. Bah, bah, bah. I pull out the other joint. I see the nigga coming from the steps. I said.
The nigga was like, "Give me the gun." Nah, I'm good.
that nigga was in a dream right there in that fucking Vlad interview.
Fuck Vlad anyway. Yeah.
But anyways, these new niggas is wild, man. Like this new technology of beefing. It's like if I ever had beef with somebody and like I don't live that, like I said on episode 9, I don't live that lifestyle. But if I ever had beef with somebody, I'm not gonna invite them to a FaceTime. Right. Like that whole,
I'm not gonna say jump on my
Instagram live. Like these niggas is out here trying to have a conversation on a live. Like yo, fuck your dead homies, fuck all this. Like these niggas are going hard on this millennial shit.
You're basically incriminating yourself because if anything happens to any one of those guys,
right?
There's evidence.
Which is why nothing will ever happen to either one of them niggas. Well, who's he beefing with? That Trippy Red kid? They'll never have a beef.
They look like fucking twins anyway. They both got fucking wild ass hair and tattoos on their face.
Trippy Red like a fucking wino.
Y'all niggas is buns.
Yeah, that's that new age.
So
but I fucks with Tekashi 6ix9ine. I want to see that kid win.
You don't fuck with his music. You fuck with his antics.
Yeah, I fucks with his antics.
You see, and this is the reason why motherfuckers like me get mad at niggas.
I think it's a Brooklyn thing. I definitely think it's a Brooklyn thing.
That's fake Brooklyn nigga.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I think it's because of him.
Because of him?
Because of me?
You know why?
What I do?
He knows why.
I know
why.
You
smiling, nigga?
I know why.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have a little PSA, okay?
What happened?
Obviously, Tekashi 6ix9ine just said shit just to get a rise out of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Off the air, this nigga just said he just heard Illmatic about 5 months ago or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we are gonna call Cross the official
I went through the whole joint.
Podcast Bullies troll.
I'm not a
From
troll,
this day forward, we are gonna call him.
This is all facts.
We are gonna call him Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Whoa, watch your fucking mouth.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Hold on, son.
You are a troll. You are official Podcast Bullies troll. Like yo, you just say shit.
Hey,
yo, you just say. Yo, I'll put this shit in front of the camera, nigga.
Show that shit.
Show that shit. That's disrespectful, son.
You're Tekashi 6ix9ine. From this point on, you are Tekashi 6ix9ine, my man.
Listen, bro.
First off,
I'll flash it on the screen. We're good.
It's well documented that I don't like Queens rappers. Most of them.
Yeah, but
one day,
but the shit you say is just to get a rise.
No, it's not. It's all facts.
Like who says that? Like
It's a fact.
Sometimes I think
What's
you
a
say
fact?
some shit.
That I just listened to a few months ago.
You said fuck all Queens rappers.
I
like
said
a
most
couple-
Queens
Not
rappers are
even
whack.
that. Not even that. Sometimes you just say some shit. You be like,
I say everything
Is
because
this
it's, the
nigga
fuck, it's
serious
what the
right
fuck
now?
I believe.
This nigga said.
What else was there?
I said, yo, that Watch record with Travis Scott and
That shit
Kanye and Uzi is hard.
Okay.
I played a little snippet. This nigga
You're
knew
lying.
word for word.
First off,
Bar for bar. I was like,
that's
come
a
on,
lie.
son. How do you not like something and then you know this shit bar for bar? Like,
what I said was
this nigga said Kanye get no
All
play
right.
for me. This
What?
nigga said,
No.
yo, shit rockless. My shit hockey goalie. My man was like spitting bars. Like,
First
yo, you're a
off-
troll, my man.
First
You're a
off,
fucking
no.
official
The
to
only
Crossy
thing-
6ix9ine.
The only thing I asked.
Treyway shit on his ass.
Treyway shit, blood.
Treyway
ass.
All right.
Treyway.
So I'm gonna let you get your jokes off. Then I'll tell you the fucking truth. First off, this nigga here who likes trash music said that song was fire. So
I like the record.
the only thing I said was, explain to me what was fire about the track.
And you rapped it.
And that's it,
And you
right?
fu- and you fucking rapped it.
So I listened to it twice. Okay, that's how easy the bars were to only rap or know Kanye's part, because the first two verses was who?
Uzi and Travis Scott.
I didn't know what the fuck they were saying.
Don't matter.
Of course it matters.
You knew enough of that record, nigga. And that shit
The
was
only thing
fresh.
I knew was
That shit
Kanye's part.
That shit was 2 days out.
What? What does that mean?
That record was 2 days out, my
Was
nigga.
it Treyway?
irrelevant.
Was it Treyway?
Treyway shit.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Treyway
I'm
shit,
telling you,
blood.
heard it. What
Listen.
do you mean? That doesn't make any sense.
Listen.
Listen, the
It's
only
cool.
reason why
It's
I listen
cool,
to
bro.
this listen.
Treyway shit, blood.
The
I get
only
it.
reason why
I get it,
heard
blood.
check that first because you asked me. You was like, yo, this shit is fire. So I said, knowing knowing him, he listened to whack shit and he loves whack shit. So it's like, you know what? Let me hear it.
How, Sway?
I put it on. I heard it the first time. I said, you know what? This shit is buns. But let me hear it again. Played it again. Kanye's verse is very easy to fucking remember because it's like ABC shit. So I was like, I heard it. Cool. So the third time, when he came in and whatever it was, I knew what the fuck the nigga was saying. The song is, he hasn't explained to me yet why the shit is fire yet. He still hasn't.
Okay,
I
but
said I
if
like
you-
the beat, I like Uzi verse, and I like
but
Kanye verse.
If you didn't
Tell me what
if
Uzi
you
verse
didn't
is.
like the song,
Tell me what Uzi verse is.
you wouldn't recite the words.
Of Kanye West, of one rapper.
Did you like his verse?
listening.
His verse was decent. It was
Listen.
cool. He had a couple bars in there.
So that means you like the song.
No, it doesn't.
Come
What the fuck does that even mean? How
Come
does that,
on, man.
How does equating one or two or three lines compared to like a whole song?
Their whole verse.
I bet
everybody has one. Everybody together has one verse.
Yeah.
What?
This.
But the first two verses are trash. 'Cause who the fuck knows what they're fucking saying? Explain to me what their lines are.
You know what his problem is? Hold on, I'm gonna talk my shit.
My
You know what his-
problem
you
is
know
the
what-
fact that I
can
like
talk my
bars
shit?
and I like
Talk
people
your
who
shit.
understand music.
Hey, Treyway, you already talked your shit, Treyway.
Go ahead.
Blood.
Speak
Blood.
your
All right,
bullshit.
blood. You know what his problem is? Is that deep
like
down
good
inside,
music.
when he's by himself, he be rocking to that shit and he catch himself, right?
Oh,
He be
I
like,
wish a nigga would.
wait, no, I'm not supposed to like this.
Nigga,
I'm
You can have me-
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
you can have me on Love and
Gotta
Hip
get
Hop
off my
right now.
lawn.
Have a camera on
I
me
don't like
24/7.
this.
You will never in
What is
life
this?
ever hear that from me.
Throw on some fucking Jay-Z, please. Throw on some Jay-Z and some DMX, please.
Listen.
I'm not supposed to like this.
This is for the jokes.
Yo,
So,
shit, rockless. My shit, hockey
I'm gonna let you
goalie.
go.
Talk your shit, man. Listen,
Are you done?
I'm done. I'm just saying that.
You like whack
think,
shit.
I think that's why, because I like
like
you.
whack
You my
shit.
man. You my nigga for a long
like whack
time.
shit.
I like Tekashi.
Tekashi.
Tekashi. I like both
That's
y'all
it.
niggas, man. Y'all both the same. Y'all one and the same. Can I get a dap?
This nigga here.
Anyways, man, moving on, man. What else we
Please
got,
move
man?
on.
What else the fuck's been going on?
First off, we
These
don't
new niggas.
cross not condone any of the bullshit that is just said right now.
Whatever, nigga.
So bullshit.
We don't condone these new niggas. They might call us old heads, but the shit they doing is just straight up weird.
No.
Yeah.
He condones the new niggas. I don't condone the new niggas.
Do you tolerate them?
I do. I mean,
I don't tolerate them
maybe I
niggas.
I built the fucking immune system to them where they don't really bother me no more. Like some of you, even the antics, like when a nigga dress up, you got the fucking the just shit with the dude dressing up.
Yeah.
Uzi, Lil
This
Uzi.
nigga right here, son.
Yeah, so
Look at
my man
this
got the
shit.
Chanel
Look
bag.
at the purse, man.
That
And he got a
Chanel
fucking
bag.
wine glass of Moscato.
And this is the
Like-
nigga that's on the song, right?
I mean, there's not really wrong with the
That's
champagne.
like champagne.
That looks like
That's
rosé.
Moscato, man.
The only thing I got a problem with is the Chanel purse
Yeah.
and the way he's sitting. Cause you do some suspect shit when you were a kid, like
Sus.
7, 8 years old. I even think at 7, 8 years old, I never sat like that.
But he's
Ever.
20. He's 20. Like 20.
Yeah, my man's like 30-something years old.
Who's on that track with Kanye?
Uzi.
Uzi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so because of this, I can't like the music part.
I mean,
Look at his fucking shorts, yo.
I told you the flip side of that is I can enjoy the music
Hey.
and I cannot care for this.
Is that like a one piece? Look at his shorts matching the top.
It's a romper, son. Take it back to episode 3, son. The romper.
Oh, man, hey, he wearing the open romper.
But regardless of the fact,
trash.
but Al brought up a good point. Al brought up a real good point. He's like, yo, listen, the amount of weirdos in rap. I mean, besides the Thug and the Uzi,
Right.
they just do the gay shit. You know what I'm saying? The other ones aren't really doing like the real gay kind of, you know what I'm saying, antics. So you got like 3, maybe 5. You be safe with 5. Is 5 a good number, Mr. Get Off My Lawn?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Yo,
So 5 out of how many artists that are dressing like that? I can stomach that shit. Fuck it, I don't really care.
Actually, Uzi grew on me. I was watching some of his
gayness is like,
performances.
hey, hey,
He's
Grizz.
a pretty good performer. I
Yeah.
really like his.
Fuck out of here, son.
He claimed he's a rock star.
all that homosexual shit.
He says he's not a
real
rapper.
shit though. If he was white dressing like that, would that be a problem?
Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
He fucking stage
Well,
dives. He's fucking stage dives off
you
20
have to
foot.
figure out hip hop being a black community shit. We're the only culture and only music fans and artists that deal with shit like this, and they attack each other.
Right.
Rock and roll doesn't. Country doesn't.
Right.
None of that shit. It's only hip hop. So of course, if he's a white whatever, they don't care. Black people, for years, has an issue with homophobia and whatever is different, and they'll attack it, and we're the only people that do it.
Right.
So
That's what you're doing right now, Tekashi.
I mean, same as you, nigga. Fuck you.
I'm not.
I
fucks with the music part. There's some antics I like.
I'm nobody compared to niggas who be like, yo.
I actually like those 2 guys that was on the screen.
I mean, I don't like the music.
I don't know about
like
Thug. I don't know if I like
his
Thug.
mixtape Jeffrey was pretty good.
I don't even know if I like Uzi. Like if I
Even
can stomach
Savage.
Uzi on a verse, like I
Savage
can
on that
just,
shit on the cops and said you're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's his boys though.
but he ain't telling no
He
lie.
can get
though.
away with that shit though.
He ain't really
It's
telling
his
a lie. I
boys.
mean, they comfortable, whatever. Niggas
Yeah.
want to rock purses. That's that new shit.
Yeah.
I was talking to Al
That's
too.
that new weird shit.
Don't DeMarco that line.
That's that new weird shit.
That's that new weird shit. I mean, that's just what these new kids are on, man. But
I guess.
you know, like
They ain't got no
still,
fucking
like,
guidance.
yeah, I mean, you can't just be in
Snoop
your
said
bag.
that shit, actually.
You can't just be in your bag all the time and just fight it and listen to the same
Nah,
thing.
niggas
Sometimes
be
you gotta listen. You know?
Up in their person shit now. Fanny packs and all that.
That nigga said he stopped shopping in the men's department because he bought it all.
He bought
Right.
it all. So he buys women's
So he
clothes.
wants to buy women's clothes now.
He was just wearing an open romper.
blouses and shit and heels. The nigga come out in heels. Has he wore heels yet?
No.
Yeah, he
Pretty
wore
sure
them,
he has
he wore
worn
them
heels.
Gucci joints with the extra heel.
See?
Yeah, he wore them Gucci joints with the extra heel.
I mean,
They
but
were men's shoes, but they were half and half.
It was half and half.
They were men's shoes, but they was half and half.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Fucking speaking of new niggas, that Tristan Thompson shit. This is another example of new niggas. Who does this? Yo, Tristan Thompson. Give him the backstory. Somebody give him the backstory.
All right, so basically, Khloe Kardashian, obviously with Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson got caught numerous times cheating. And it was one time at a club with like 3 white girls.
On video.
The well-known one was when he had like a bartender in New York, dropped off at the hotel. They both came out and went to a different bar and shit, and that's when shit hit the fan. Apparently, it was like a private investigator catching pictures of this shit. So then, like, he says nothing. The Kardashians unfollow him. It was a big deal, whatever. So then, when he finally said something about it, this is what a source says. And I'll read it for you guys.
Read it.
My God.
Tristan explained to Chloe that there were women constantly throwing themselves at him. And he felt pressure to not refuse them. Because it's, right?
I fucks with that part.
Unspoken. We need to underline that.
I got it. Because it's an, stop. Because it's an unspoken rule in the NBA that players hook up with groupies on the road. Now, my nigga, if it's unspoken, why the fuck are you speaking about it?
Violated the code.
Man code.
My man just violated the man code.
He violated the man code.
He threw everybody under the bus.
He threw every NBA player under the bus.
Under the bus.
Who does that? What part of the game is that?
But he said it's an unspoken, but spoke about it.
Right.
Crazy. Threw everybody under the bus.
Yeah, but I mean, once you in the NBA, of course, girls gonna throw themselves at you. It's up to you to face that temptation. But I feel like this shit is a play on them trying to get more ratings on their fucking show. Because best believe it, once that new episode come out, that shit is gonna be in it.
But what's I don't know what that even just sounds like something that's not even believable. You know what I'm saying? Like I if I was Tristan Thompson, I would have probably played off in the media like things were rough. Blase blah, I made a mistake. I think I'd rather do something like that than to say it was like some peer pressure shit. Like he was 16 years old with like
you really can't say it was a mistake because it's documented that he's been cheating since the beginning.
Nobody put a gun to his head and said, "Hey, fuck her."
You know what I'm saying? And first off,
my man put his titties
nigga,
in his face in her titties.
Every athlete or every whoever dealt with a Kardashian, they're
either out the league.
They're out the league. Their career went under shitter.
But they had time to like get together and say like, listen, we got to protect. What's going on here? Yeah. Let's all get together and come up with a legitimate excuse. Yeah. And they came up with that.
It was on camera.
It probably his PR.
This shit was on camera, son. There's no way to spin that.
Like you need another PR man if that's like the best you got.
How you gonna blame NBA players, but on camera is no NBA player around you?
Yeah, at all.
And it's just you and titties.
And
you and four titties.
And for it to be an unspoken rule, and you spoke about it, that's just like when Kobe snitched on Shaq.
Yeah,
it's like cut it out, nigga.
That's bugged out.
I lost some respect.
So it's not. So it's not a generation thing.
No.
Hey,
I mean,
it's some whole nigga. It's some whole ass nigga thing. That's what it is. Bitch assness. That's what it is. Bitch assness.
That is correct.
That's when you get caught up, man, and you kind of go into your bag like, yo, what else?
You're just trying to blame. Shit. How the hell do you blame other people for your shit?
Yeah. Exactly, for your fuck up.
And second off, and this is going off a tangent. Cheating is not a mistake.
No.
Okay? Stepping on a nigga's sneaker is a mistake.
Talk your shit, Jay-Z. Talk your shit, 444.
No. Somebody spelling your name wrong is a mistake. Cheating is you deciding in your head, I'm going to fuck this person, whether it be a guy or a girl.
Like, there's a lot of steps into that.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of steps to catch yourself.
You had to be able to be like, you know what? I know what the repercussions are. Mm-hmm. I'm able to do this on the low. Mm-hmm. Nobody's gonna see me. Mm-hmm. She knows what the deal is, or he knows what the deal is. So I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah.
There's like 5 steps.
And then when you come to your senses like, fuck.
And then,
why did I do that?
And the only reason why it's a mistake is because you get caught.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like what was the whole teammate thing? Like the whole unwritten rule of the NBA. Like baby, if I don't put my face in her titties, he ain't gonna pass me the ball. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna get no shots. I ain't gonna get no shots up. How do those two go hand in hand?
I have no idea.
Like yo, you're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
So I
think he should have just had a better excuse, man. This is some 2027 type shit.
What you're saying is the fact of as when you're away, because he said when on the away games, there's so many bras that want to see you. It's only right as me as an NBA player to smash them.
Right. I can believe that though. I can believe the peer pressure thing. I definitely can.
Peer pressure.
I definitely can.
Not peer pressure.
Not the peer pressure. Just like from the attention and everybody trying to get a baller, and there's a whole bunch of dirtbag bitches out there trying to get somebody. You know, I get that. I get that.
It's a come up.
Yeah, it's definitely a come up. I get that.
Yeah.
You know, but still, even if that wasn't the case, even if this bullshit ass excuse really was the excuse, you don't use that like to the media. Like you come up with a better one, even if the better one is a lie and that's the truth. Yeah. Come up with a better one.
How about you stay your ass? How about you stay your ass in the room and watch them film and help LeBron beat Boston?
Listen,
not gonna be able to do it.
Not gonna be able to do it. But you know what's crazy? As much as
is Boston taking it.
Yeah, Boston's definitely taking
from the look of it.
Just the youth and the athleticism.
It's game 3 tonight.
Shout out to the Boston Celtics.
Saturday.
Oh, okay. And Boston is a better team.
And I'm a Cavalier fan.
I think you're more of a LeBron fan.
Okay, you're right. Check that. Trey
right now.
I'm a LeBron fan. Well, actually, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I'm a Wade fan.
You're a Wade fan. You're not a Miami Heat fan.
LeBron came to my team in 2010, so I got to rock with LeBron on this one.
You don't really have to.
Hey,
I'm gonna.
You want to.
He's a Wade fan.
I'm a Wade fan.
But Kobe got Wade in his motherfucking pocket.
Whatever, nigga.
that nigga's a fucking, what is that shit called? A fucking Die Easy fan of fucking Braun. He's Die Easy.
Of LeBron?
Yeah.
Explain the Die Easy, sir.
Listen, let me tell you.
He's more of a Wade fan than a Braun fan.
Absolutely.
He just wants to be right.
Absolutely.
So he's Die Easy.
But when Wade is gone, I got to pull for LeBron. That's just my second guy. But regardless of the fact, this Boston Celtics, I was having this debate at work. Crazy shit. LeBron is the problem.
Obviously. That's been a fact.
Let me break that down.
I already know what you're going to say.
Okay, go ahead.
For one, he broke up his team. And he figured, what do you mean no?
That ain't my reason.
Oh, does that be your reason? He's a whiner, first off. He's trying to be able to control the team.
Casual talking right now. Go ahead.
No? He's not trying to control the team. All right, go ahead.
Listen, LeBron James is the problem in Cleveland right now. The reason why is he obviously doesn't have the help, right? I get it. You know, a lot of people, they beat up his team. But LeBron James is too ball dominant. There's too much. Like, yo, shout out to my nigga Daryl, man. I can't wait to have you on the show, man. We're going to talk this sports shit. Shout out to my nigga Daryl. But
you gotta stop with the clapping shit that long.
LeBron
he's still clapping.
LeBron is too ball dominant, which means that he ices his team. So when the ball is in LeBron's hand 90% of the time, there's no playmaking ability by anybody else on the team.
Well, nobody
so LeBron
moves.
James got a 40-point triple-double and lost the game.
Hold on, Izzo. But is it his fault or is it the fucking coach fault for not setting up a system?
That's definitely the coach's fault, but LeBron should know better. Because LeBron's been one of historically.
LeBron runs the teams.
Hold on. LeBron historically has been the team ball kind of player. Right. He got his championships from being a team ball kind of player. Right. And then you got to reinvent the wheel. Hold on, let me finish.
Is he?
Hold on. Yes, he's been more like Magic Johnson than Michael Jordan, period.
He's not a off the ball player. He needs the ball in his hand.
Let me talk my shit.
I think Braun, he gets the shit going, then he starts passing it off.
No, he needs the ball in his hand.
He needs the ball in his hand, right? But he's also been a team player to where in the past, it was like if somebody else had the hot hand, if somebody else had to create, he allowed it to happen almost too much to the point where people started saying that he started giving the ball to other players and relying on other players too much. But now he can't find that middle ground. Now he's the player with the ball in his hand too much. Because what he's doing is he's getting a 40-point triple-double. Just think about how many times the ball has to be in your hand to get 40-plus points.
Yeah, but he has 10 assists.
Right, but the ball's in your hand.
Right.
You're creating the assist or you're shooting the ball.
Right.
You're grabbing the rebound. So if you count those possessions, those are a lot of possessions. How much are you allowing your team to be playmakers?
Yeah, because when he did that, I think niggas, like the highest score after that was like maybe 9 or 12.
Right. So Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Averaged a triple-double 2 seasons, can't get out of the first or second round.
All right. They call him selfish.
Hero ball. It doesn't matter if you get 10 assists and you average a triple-double. Right. Hero ball will lose to team ball
All the time.
every single time.
Yeah.
The Spurs beat the Heat because they were a better team player.
ball
There
movement.
wasn't no one player that dominated.
Spurs beat the Heat?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
you mean
Spurs beat the Heat in the
LeBron
finals
was
when LeBron was on the
okay,
Heat.
yeah.
And then when the Golden State Warriors, you can say whatever you want about Golden State,
Golden
but they
State's a
play
fucking
a
dominant team.
team
Yeah.
style basketball.
Definitely.
They're superstars, but they play a
4
team
of them.
style basketball. There's just 4 of those motherfuckers.
It's like a like the All-Star team versus like a regular team.
yeah.
So I'm thinking, as long as that team stays together, they're winning at least 3 or 4 more
The
rings.
dynasty.
They're not gonna stay together much longer. And I said it right now. Just
Hold
quote
on,
me
but
on this.
let
Play
me
this
get my shit
episode
off.
back.
Let me get my shit off about LeBron. I want to piggyback off what you said. You said he's a ball dominant. He is. Like a lot of guys that came from the guys that got traded, they were used to making, Jordan Clarkson was a candidate of 6th Man of the Year. Fucking Rodney Hood, he used to get his shot off. He used to create his own shot.
He was getting
but
buckets in
now
Utah.
they have to stand in the fucking corner and wait for LeBron.
It's always isolation.
Right.
So they have to change it. Why can't he change his game for these guys? They have to change his game. They have to change the game for him. Chris
Because
Bosh even said it.
LeBron
Kevin
is
Love will turn into a 3-point shooter because he has to wait for LeBron to drive and dish it
And
out.
look what
so
happened.
who's all right?
Became a 3-point shooter.
So
Facts.
the big debate is always LeBron versus Jordan, right? Which is bullshit anyway.
No comparison.
Right. So
it's only a debate because of these new kids.
Right.
New
But
age.
the thing with this is like, if Kobe was a nigga that took over the game and he was a great player, but they say Kobe's not as good as LeBron because LeBron makes everybody else on his team better.
Right.
But if he's doing the 40 triple-double joint and he's not
Right.
getting everybody else, then what's really...
That's my point. Like LeBron's taking over this new thing that's like you would never know for that. Like, what are you doing? You're falling into what
Kobe was?
No, because Kobe was never really like that. But
Kobe he took the ball.
as far as the triple doubles, Kobe
Okay.
was just a scorer.
Jeff Van
But
Gundy
just
said some
hogging the
shit.
ball. You can hog the ball without scoring.
Right.
You can. If you're the person who brings the ball up the court every single time and every play of the offense has you in it, you're being ball dominant.
Even though he had 40 points in that game, Jeff Van Gundy said some shit. It's like he ran out of gas. But he said, this is why you can't compare him to Mike or Kobe, because they went out shooting.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If my team is not getting it together if the team is going up and I keep, fuck that. Fuck the team. I'm going to take over, and that's what made Kobe and Mike great.
That's a fact. That's a super fact.
So before we switch topics, because we're done with this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I was to say.
Yeah, because I'm going to continue this shit. We're going to bring...
Yeah, we're going to bring some else in. But wait, I have a question. How come it's never the conversation of Kobe and Mike? Or Kobe and
always
been
LeBron?
a
conversation of Kobe and Mike.
No,
That's what
now.
I'm
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about it's always
Kobe's retired. There's
Right,
somebody else to talk about.
But like
People live in the moment.
it's
That's
like,
a motherfucking
but
fact.
The thing with that is what I'm asking. The reason why I'm asking.
I'm gonna go after that. I'm going after
But
that.
the reason why I'm asking is because whenever I understand LeBron's still playing and whatever, but how come it's not, since Jordan's been done and he's the greatest, and Mike has called Kobe the greatest.
No, he's never
has
done that ever.
No, he'll pick Kobe over LeBron
Because he said 5 beats 3.
Right. Why isn't there ever a comparison between Kobe and LeBron that's more nationally known than LeBron versus Jordan?
Because nobody has trumped Jordan, so he is the ultimate
But
comparison.
Kobe's right after it.
Yeah,
No?
it doesn't matter. But there's just Michael Jordan is the ultimate comparison. So whoever is going in at the moment is always going to go back to the GOAT, which is Michael Jordan.
Right.
I feel
Because
like-
nobody has taken him down. You can say whatever you want about Kobe, but Kobe is like a direct like wannabe. He's a
watered down Mike.
Yeah, he's like a fucking no frills version at like Walmart. You know, you could get the Advil and then you can get the Walmart ibuprofen. That's what Kobe Bryant is.
He didn't put ibuprofen, son. He called you some bullshit.
That nigga's the knockoff joint.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know, LeBron has his own play style. He has his own game, and he's conforming to this new game. And it's like, yo, that's
better than
that's not what works for you. There's things about Kobe that's better than LeBron, but LeBron is an overall player. I believe he's better than Kobe.
If I need somebody to take me home,
LeBron's better than
If I need somebody to take me home and close the game out, I'm going with Kobe.
Let me finish why I like Kobe. Is because regardless of the fact, Kobe's gonna go down shooting the ball. And I don't mean by go down. I mean like if it's coming down, like what pisses me off the most, if you're watching the game and it's a tight game and it's a crunch time and you see somebody shoot the ball that it's like, yo, why is he shooting the ball? Your best player got to shoot the ball and or create or whatever it is. LeBron James deferred too much in his career. I get that. But you got to give the Kobe, the Allen Iverson, the Michael Jordan, the Dwayne Wade. These dudes went down shooting the ball. Yeah. Whether they won or lost, it didn't matter. Like Kobe got 5 rings, probably could have had 6 or 7. But even if he didn't accomplish the 6th,
though.
Regardless, even if he didn't accomplish the 6th or the 7th ring, that motherfucker went down trying. Yeah. And I give it up to Kobe for that because he got the heart, he got the passion. Allen Iverson never won a championship, but to me, he's one of the greatest players ever.
He's one of the greatest
because that man's heart was crazy. You know, and you know he went up against the Shaq and the Kobe.
He took a high school JV team to the fucking finals.
But if he didn't face Shaq and Kobe, he probably would have had a championship.
All right.
Yeah. So everybody's great at their own thing. LeBron has his own greatness, but just let's stop the comparisons. ESPN, like you said, they got a very short memory because these motherfuckers will go from bashing LeBron. Mm-hmm. He hits 2 game winners, one in round 1, the other one in round 2, and all of a sudden all the mic comparisons go back up. He goes down 2 games against Boston, and none of the mic comparisons are there, and everything goes away.
That's always
ESPN and these niggas. They got that very, very, very short memory.
That's why I watch NBA TV because ESPN is like fucking reality TV now. So that's why
that's just crazy.
All right, we off that. Fuck that shit. That was way too long.
Wait for Daryl to get on that sports shit.
I don't know. Daryl,
come see me, boy. Come see me, boy.
We gonna wait for him to get on this sports shit. We got to bring my cousin up here too. We got to get on that sports shit. What else been going on, man? Crazy. That did y'all peep that Santa Fe shooting this morning?
Yeah, man.
Man, that's crazy.
First off, all right. So the Santa Fe shit happened early this morning. I think it was the last time I saw was like 10 people who died, and it was a 17-year-old who did it. Some Russian kid.
It's crazy.
And then earlier tonight, there was a high school graduation shooting. Where one kid, from what I saw so far, one kid died.
I didn't even know details on that one.
It was in Georgia, in Jonesboro. There was a high school graduation. One kid got killed, and 2 got injured off of a graduation shooting. Mm-hmm. Like the shootings are crazy, and it's crazy. It's not, and there's a lot going on, and they hit you with the news a lot, and it's like there's nothing to be fixed. When I was in high school, in junior high school too, we had metal detectors. This is New York though.
Yeah. But how the fuck do you get on cameras with a fucking shotgun?
It's just wild, son.
Yeah.
How do you not see somebody carrying a fucking shotgun?
I put it in the group chat. I was like, "Yo, this world is crazy, man.
Crazy, and it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazier if that's a fucking word."
You know what's funny too, and it's all topic of that. It's just funny how did y'all see the lawyer who was cursing out the Spanish people speaking Spanish in the fucking restaurant?
And he was Spanish.
What was he?
Yes, he was fucking Spanish, bro.
So a lawyer is in a restaurant, and these 2 ladies behind him or whatever it was, they were speaking Spanish to each other. They were minding their own business. They're talking to each other. This dude starts flipping the fuck off. Yo, this is America. Speak English. You know what I'm saying? I bet you everybody who works here is undocumented and blah, 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 whatever. So he goes off. He's like, yo, fuck these people, blah, blah, blah. The next day, he's getting chased down by every reporter on TV and niggas running.
Oh, I seen that when he took off running.
And then to today, again, he's walking around. Boom, they catch him. He comes off running. Now all of a sudden, he lost his legal job. He lost his space. Now he has to find somebody else. Y'all don't understand. This country has been built on immigrants, my nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Irish,
That's a fact.
Spanish, Chinese, black. So why are you an illegal immigrant because you're speaking your native tongue?
Exactly. I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm not a racist person, so I really don't want to speak on that topic because
that shit's just wild to me.
Yeah.
But I do want to speak on that shooter because they will pull up him. Oh, you know, it could be mental health. He maybe was lost.
Yeah,
you know, they'll pull up some shit about his
a lone wolf.
Yeah. But if a nigga like me was selling fucking CDs on the corner,
you're a thug,
and these motherfuckers shoot me and kill me, they gonna pull up. Oh, he had a record, this, that, and the third.
As almost you deserved it.
Yeah. That's
like you know, my man got the kid who shot up the school. He's got mental health. He's got all this and the other. And Donald Trump just called immigrants animals.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah. And the thing
like, wait, immigrants are animals, and my man needs mental health and coaching. And it's crazy.
A Republican, and I know about this because I talked to a lot of Republicans. A couple of Republicans I know, and we always debate shit. They'll twist that and say, "Yo, it's the people who are undocumented, who are thieves or the bad people, not the regular, not the people that as long as you're legal immigrant, then you're fine.
Yeah, that's
as long as you're undocumented. It doesn't. Matter of fact, it goes as far as undocumented and black people. Okay, as long as you fit that description." Whatever you do wrong, you deserve it.
Yeah.
So if I'm a black man and I sold drugs 3 years ago,
they're gonna bring that up first,
right? But I get shot. Well, this dude was a fucking thug anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Not that the cop did some.
Like I said, it's almost if you're deserving.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like they had no care for life as long as they're people and they're good. Fuck everybody else. Yeah. And that's just the way this country is. And I've noticed Republicans don't care for life as long as they feel like you deserved it. Democrats are very sympathetic and empathetic, and sometimes it's too much because you may do something wrong and you may die, but don't make that person a hero. Don't save him. Or don't make him a victim because he did something wrong. Right. So people got to be able to separate the good and the bad, but still show empathy. So if you did a crime 60 years ago,
they're showing the bad.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
To what happened to you now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Republicans don't feel that way. But if you kill somebody or you shot somebody up and the cops killed you, nigga. Democrats be like, yo, I can't believe he shot another black person. Like, no, my nigga, like he just killed somebody.
Yeah.
So you had to be able to fix that.
Right.
Accountability is everything.
Yep.
But that's too deep.
No, that's a real fact. Like, you know, Donald Trump just called immigrants animals, and they catch this guy who just murdered 9 to 10 people. And if that's not more of a reason to put a bullet in his ass, the minute you spot that motherfucker,
why not shoot him?
Why not fucking put I mean, that guy is a threat. I mean, my man just killed 9 people.
Yeah.
Like, why detain him? As soon as you lay eyes on him, put a couple bullets in his ass and lay one out. And I'm telling you, that will help everything. But they constantly catch him and they constantly make excuses.
As long as they're white too.
This is America.
Speaking of that was a great video. Donald Glover, Childish Gambino.
Right.
Great video.
And that video is a play on the school shooting because people are going to mourn for a couple of days and then the next day, motherfuckers gonna be dancing. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That's crazy. The next new dance that comes out, they just gonna do is mask.
Like that. Now they got Yanny and Laurel.
Laurel
What the fuck is that shit about?
They have that bullshit now.
What is that?
You know what I'm saying?
I heard Laurel. I heard Yanny.
I heard Yanny
too.
But later that night, I heard Laurel.
You
so
did?
I'm like, what the fuck going on?
So something in between that is happening right
It's
now
a
that we're not dealing with right now.
They're just saying your ears are tuned to different pitch.
Fine, but it shouldn't be this fucking big.
Yeah, it's really
Something's
fucking
going
big.
on to where you're gonna hear maybe a month or two from now that some shit happened because during the whole Yanny and Laurel shit.
There's websites and all kinds of shit over this little dumb shit.
I don't. And Americans in general,
It's easy to take your mind off some shit.
supporting dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. I mean, that's but
Except for y'all who listen to the podcast Bullies.
shout out to the podcast.
Love
Bullies.
y'all. If we could show a camera on Al right now, I need ready to go to sleep, son.
Yo, but
It's early, son.
Yo, on another note, I needed
Hi, Al.
a breakdown on that This Is America. I really didn't catch it. I seen a video where they were like, yo, they pointed out all the things.
Yeah.
Nigga, Donald Glover is a fucking genius,
he's a
man.
real genius.
Shout out to Childish Gambino, man.
Hey, the first time for me seeing it is when I think one of you guys sent it in a group.
Yeah,
and I was
that
like,
was
that
me.
nigga is moving gracefully.
He's moving way too good.
I didn't pay attention to the background.
But there was
I paid
a purpose.
attention to
Which
him
is the
dancing.
reason.
Which is
That's
the
the reason.
That's
point.
why he did that.
Yeah.
Which is the point.
It was a great video.
Because it was even to the point where I was just like, yo, what's the purpose of this video? Please, somebody explain it to me. Because all he's doing is dancing.
Yeah.
And my reaction proved his point right.
Right.
And I feel like shit about that.
And I told you.
I feel embarrassed.
I told you. I think that was the one
I
who
feel
broke it down in the
fucking
video.
embarrassed,
Yeah.
nigga.
Because it was so many things in the video. The guy jumping off the cliff.
But when he
kid-
say
the
this
kid-
is silly, that's a tool.
Yeah.
So
The kids on the phone in
kids
the
on the
balcony.
phone.
Oh, they say it's a
yo,
weapon.
crazy.
the white horse with the Grim Reaper on it, the cops behind them, the weapons, how they shot dude, but they carefully take care of the
protected
gun
the
and all
weapons.
that.
and he shot the people.
So
and-
you know, there's a lot of things that dealt with it, and it was a great video. I think within 5 or 6 days, it was at 60, 70 million views.
Yeah.
And then
I've watched it in multiple days too.
Yeah,
Just
I watched that
yeah,
video at least 7 times.
just to look and see other
Right.
shit.
And the record is a pretty good record.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
The record is, I think it's pretty dope.
And if you listen to the words of it, it's like it tells. It's just like it gives you. You gotta catch the. He's like, I'm wearing the strap.
Even the beat change.
You have to wear it.
Yeah.
Right.
Even with the beat change.
Once the
beat
good strap
change
comes off.
The beat change has a lot to do with
Yeah.
the purpose of the song.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Can
This is
you be
fucking genius.
pro-black married to a white woman?
Which is the dumbest question. That's a dumb question. That was on Highlight 7 shit too. I saw that shit. I didn't include the fucking link.
Yeah.
Because that's a dumb question. Now,
But can you though?
Yeah. Why not?
Would she
It's-
support his movement?
all
I
right.
don't know, Donald. I don't know about that.
This is the thing with black people not accepting white help, right? With the Selma joint, right? The reason why it was successful was because white folks was walking along with them, and the fact that they saw on the news, white folks like, oh my God, this shit's going on right now, and that's what happened. So a black people could stick to one thing and want one thing to be justifiable or whatever the case may be created equal. White people need to use their voice to help out. You know what I'm saying?
I think we got a couple minutes.
So being black and married to a white woman, it could only help.
Yeah.
She'd be like, yeah.
Right. Because
With you.
her white privilege will take her further than a black
Right.
person could.
Yeah.
Which-
I love white people though. I have no problem with them.
All right, let me get something off real quick, man. Just one thing I want to touch on. And, I don't mean, to bring politics into this. I got a lot of slack on episode 9 for just being that guy, but I'm going to be that guy right now. And only because, we live in this information stage. We live in this world of media.
Too
and
much information.
Too much information. You know what I mean? Sometimes too much information is bad.
Yes, sir.
But what I
Yes, sir.
don't want us to do as black, Hispanics, even white people, what I don't want us to do is, because of the current events and things being publicized, I don't want us to lose grip on how good this country is, how much better we have it than a lot of other countries. along with the amount of opportunities that has put us into certain positions to be successful, to have a voice. Like the LeBron James, you know, there's people like Jackie Robinson that have crossed those barriers for LeBron to even have a voice. Because at one point, Jackie Robinson couldn't even be in the same locker room as some other players. So I just don't want us to lose grip on how far we have come because of current events, and because nothing can happen without somebody picking up their phone, hitting the fucking button, and pushing record and recording it.
Right.
I'm telling you, we just live in a different age. So listen, youth, young America, just don't lose grip on America, man. Everybody has problems. Jay and Beyonce are the greatest couple ever, and they got motherfucking problems, right?
Real problems.
They fucking got into a fight in the fucking elevator. Like, everybody has problems. America, we have problems, but let's not lose grip on how dope our country is.
Please
right?
not.
It's cool.
And we back on our bully shit, just like that.
And they gave you like a Republican answer, which is cool. Whatever. What are we doing?
What else we got cracking?
Because this shit,
Spotify.
Yeah,
is kind of wild, because if you're gonna take off R. Kelly and
let's give a little backstory. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, so
because I really don't even know.
A couple weeks ago, they decided to make a little statement saying that they're gonna take off R. Kelly and XXXTentacion because of the sexual assault allegations.
But the kid got allegations as well.
He had sexual abuse. He has
a
domestic violence case against him right now.
So they decided to take their music not off. They just stopped promoting it.
You have to find it.
They say you have to look for it, whatever. And it's a slippery slope, because if you do that,
you gotta do that to a lot of artists.
Everybody.
Yeah, the whole industry.
And there's not gonna be no music playing.
Right. Spotify them.
Like, what the fuck you gonna listen to?
And I think it's more of a publicity move on, like, yo, look what we care about people.
But that's a real gray area.
It's a hell of a reach.
That's a hell of a reach. Like R. Kelly, I get it.
And that goes to the video that you showed me, or showed us in the group chat with the white dude. And he's like, yo, this nigga just took my black people. If you listen to the whole thing, he took my white people too.
Yeah.
So
the Kurt Cobain's, the
dude who brought off the nigga, the
Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, I mean,
like
crazy shit.
I stopped listening when he named like 10 black people in a row. So
I mean, he named like 3, but it was just like, now the women's group, the women's rights, whatever, whoever they are, is saying they want to take out Eminem, they want to take out a bunch of other rappers and whatever. So what that tells me is like,
no more Uncle Luke on Spotify,
right? so if that's the case, there's no more M, no more Luke, no more J,
no more
because
nothing.
Jay years ago had that one incident where he snuffed some lady.
Yeah.
It was an issue, and we're talking about a lot of artists.
We become a sensitive ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So like, what else is gonna be on Spotify now? So and it goes back to even Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Granted, what he was accused of was fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
There's been no proof,
right,
physical proof that he's did whatever he was accused of doing.
You know,
it's just a bunch of women saying, "Yo, this is what he's done."
You know,
but there's no proof of it.
There is.
What?
Is when they had that nigga in the cuffs and he was walking. That was it. The nigga who do that, you guilty.
That nigga went to the camera and said, "I did that shit."
Listen.
They caught my ass.
Got him.
There's
got him, bitch. Like,
there's
nigga, you got caught. Like,
there's no
nigga who do that, you
proof.
got caught.
There's no
that right there was enough
of what he did,
right.
But they took his name off the fucking Hollywood Hall of Fame. They took his comedy joint off the stage. Right. They're not gonna give his money back. They're gonna keep that.
Right.
The millions of dollars that he put people through school. Right. They're gonna keep that.
Of course.
But let's take on everything else.
Right.
So with that it's like, you have if you're gonna go that route, go all the way. Right. Go all the way with everyone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The Weinsteins.
But don't look
and the Donald Trumps.
Yeah, but don't look for fair.
I'm not looking for fair.
Don't look for fair. What you know what they say, right? With the greatest power comes what?
Great responsibility.
It is what it is, man.
And the greatest responsibility. Your man Trump is over here banging prostitutes and paying them off, but he's still president.
Tristan Thompson's over
Let's
here.
talk about
Tristan Thompson's over here saying, fucking it's the
Peer
game,
pressure,
it's all this
man.
stuff.
Peer
He's
pressure.
called a professional athlete for a reason. They're not called an athlete. They're called a professional athlete. Your job is to be professional.
But Bill, did you see
Bill
the
Clinton over here.
chick? Do you see
brains?
the chick that came into the court and said Bill Cosby is what, a fucking millionaire / billionaire, whatever
I
you
don't know
want
if
to
he's a
call him.
billionaire yet.
Women probably, like the baddest women ever, probably throw themselves at him. But you got a bitch look like Freakazoid. Saying
He said freaking sorry. Remember that shit, nigga? The black and gray hair nigga with the red suit?
Yeah. When I'm
Like
like,
a ghost
I'm
nigga?
like, he put a Quaalude in that shit? Whatever the fuck you want to call it. He dropped the Quaalude in her drink.
Hey, Quaaludes was big back in the 70s.
In
nigga.
her drink, though?
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street, nigga.
Maybe it was somebody else's
Everybody
drink, and
got
then
it.
when she grabbed it, he was like,
But either way, Spotify is trying to is setting a bar to a point where it's like if you're being accused of whatever it is without even being found guilty of it,
Yep.
that means every artist that's been out for the last 30, 40, 50 years
Yeah.
needs to get the fuck off.
They're just giving Apple Music the one up. I mean,
And
Apple
Tidal.
Music is just gonna, they're just gonna take over.
They opened the door for Apple to step right through.
And it's more so, I think, just a publicity thing to be like, oh, Spotify, we're humane, or we appreciate, or we understand the woman's thing, whatever. And that's not gonna last because you can't take off artists. Well, you can, but it's not a good idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
They're going to lose streams for that.
Right,
They're gonna lose a lot of
they're gonna lose streams. They're gonna lose subscribers because if people still like R. Kelly, even though it's a fact that he was pissing on bitches and shit like that,
Eating the little bitch booties.
right? they're still gonna lose him. You know what I mean?
Boy.
So
I don't think they're gonna take a real L with R. Kelly. I think they're gonna take an L with the XXX kid because he's current. A lot of people like
Yeah,
him. He's
a
got
lot
a
of
crazy fan base.
they're
gonna take an L with that kid.
they're
That nigga's like a vampire, though. He
they're
got
gonna
a
take
coat.
an L.
Nigga shave his eyebrows and shit. Nigga that shave you shave your eyebrows.
You're nuts.
Yeah,
You're nuts.
You bugging. Yeah.
But I think they're gonna retract that, or they're just gonna lay off of it.
They're going to be like, we was just playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Spotify apparently, I think, is the number one streaming service.
Yeah, still number one.
So once that happens, they start taking off people, whatever. Apple, Tidal.
But if they continue to be number
SoundCloud.
one, do you think any other streaming services will
follow the
suit?
no,
trend.
You don't think so?
no.
Yeah, but that kind of goes into like, the things that really don't have anything to do with it. Like, why is Spotify putting their opinion on the music? Like, your job is just to fucking let me push record. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like some NFL players is, when they brought politics into the game, it's like, yo, y'all gotta play football. Like, I know y'all want to be politicians, but why sign up for the NFL? Go into politics. Like leave the NFL to the NFL, leave the politics to the politics. Yo, Spotify, leave the music to y'all. Fucking leave the fucking politics to the fucking politicians, man. Like, your job is to allow me to push fucking play and play the music that I want to hear.
The reason why there's a difference is because of the what's the word? The commercials, the ads, the corporate people. The reason why the NFL's numbers dropped due to the cap shit is because the sponsors is like, yo, I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same thing. So if Spotify is like, yo, we're gonna try to eliminate these people, maybe that will make more sponsors come or whatever, then they still win. NFL's is kind of a different beast, but it's all about the money.
But still, it wasn't good for the NFL when they did it.
No.
Right,
It wasn't good for the sponsors.
It doesdoesn't matter. Like financially, it's just not good for the NFL.
Because of the sponsors.
You can't tell me it's good for the NFL. It may have been good for the black community. Colin Kaepernick, everything he did, he sacrificed his job. Those courageous things, like absolutely, they have meaning. Right. And I don't take that away at all. But for the NFL, it was not good.
Because the sponsors.
Spotify, this ain't gonna be good for you.
No, they're trying to draw a line in the sand, and I kind of see where they're coming from. They're trying to draw a line in the sand, but this day and age, nobody gives a fuck.
Whatever happened to the good old rule of minding your motherfucking business?
They this generation or this era is they give a fuck for a couple of days.
And then the new dance come out.
And then I'm so pretty. And then Gucci.
You know what I'm saying? And then have it again. It's the same thing. You know what? It's the same thing as the school shootings.
Yeah.
So just to bring it back, and this is the last thing we're talking about when we get the fuck out of here. Our country is so emotional and so detached at the same time. And so we don't really care, but we do, but we don't.
Yeah.
To where a school shooting happens, we gotta ban guns. Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep dancing. Congress ain't gonna do shit.
Yep.
Forget about it. School shooting happens again, and the cycle continues.
Yeah. 360.
But what is the end goal for Spotify? Like, we ain't gonna have like a Martin Luther King Day, Malcolm X, and then we're gonna have Spotify. Like, man, kids, 20 years from now, kids, I gotta tell you about 3 heroes: Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Spotify. Like, come on, man, what the fuck y'all niggas gonna do?
Spotify did not take their music off.
No, it's still there.
They just not promoting it.
This is the thing for me.
No, I heard they like.
No, it's still there.
They're just not promoting
search
it.
You can put it in the search tab and search it. But that's how I look for my music anyway.
Yeah, what the fuck? But R. Kelly's not going to be on your splash page.
No,
right? But you know how
get it splash.
On that note,
that's some
shit, blood.
So it's
podcast fucking Spotify, mind your motherfucking business, man. Can y'all just allow us to play music?
Do you even have Spotify?
I don't even have Spotify.
No, I don't have Spotify.
I got Apple Music and Tidal.
Apple Music and Tidal as well.
You need to mind your business, just like somebody getting fucked up and the police be like, "You seen it?" And the police be like, "What happened?"
I don't know.
Shit.
Just enjoy, man. You ain't gonna change the motherfucking world, Spotify.
You're not.
So we out of here.
Watch Spotify be like, y'all want to sponsor your podcast? We be like, yo, we love Spotify.
We love Spotify. We're coming right back, yo.
We wrapping it up.
And should we give him a hint?
No, nothing.
No.
Grizzly Toucan is to my left. Cross to my right. I'm your boy.
It's to the left of me.
Podcast Bullies, episode 10.
R.I.P. my boy Kevin, man.
We out of here.
We out. Stay black, stay no drugs, keep drinking.
Stay black, stay Spanish.